Hello everyone, this is Group 9 from Government College of Engineering Nagpur, Computer Science and Engineering Department, 6th semester, presenting you the video on our mini project. Firstly, I would like to introduce you to my team. The team members are Gauri Vevare, Hani Pede, Kshitija Randive, and myself, Mehul Shahu. So now moving on, I will be familiarizing you with what actually our app is. Telehealth is an app that renders services to the people that require an extra aid or an helping hand to take care or rather monitor their health on a regular basis. Telehealth offers you personal assistance in case a person is already suffering from a disease and suggests the same accordingly. It also uses a technique called photoplethysmography to measure the heart rate of the patient using the phone's camera and its flashlight. Telehealth also provides you with an emergency message feature where the caretaker is sent an SMS regarding displaying an emergency whenever a non-standard value is noted from the patient. The app acts as a rendezvous platform for the caretaker, doctor, and user, offering medical guidance, knowledge, and containing the past records of the patient to take care of the individual. Now, moving on with the literature survey. This part gives you the factual data about current status quo of the foundation of our app, that is health monitoring made easy and feasible to all. As with the globalization and technological integration in full throttle, cell phones are one of the most common gadgets with a very high usage rate. Health and fitness apps are these days on a trend due to rise in awareness among common public regarding their health. The numerics on this data gives justice to the rising popularity of these apps, with more than a quarter apps being available of health, fitness, or disease and treatment. Now, the problem with the existing system. Highlighting the current problematic scenario of the system, many elderly people are in need of a constant support in monitoring their health, as many of them do not live with their family members or guardians who might take care of them. An efficient system with doctor, caretaker, patient in a single place is not an easy one to get, and even if found, has a hard to understand working that might be troublesome for the elderly category to use. Some of the wearable devices like health bands and watches may not always be budget friendly or feasible to everyone. Now, explaining the problem statement chosen by us, it is to develop a technology based solution for the senior citizens and especially able individual on anyone who needs supervision, which can alarm the concerned person in case the person who needs supervision is crossing a specified boundary or so. Now, moving on with the proposed application, the solution that is proposed by us to the above problem is by making an app which has an easy to use interface and acts as a common platform to all the three users, that is the patient, the caretaker, and the doctor. Our app is embedded with a simple login and sign up page where all the simple routine information is asked. The users are registered using Firebase database, securing the user sign in with email and password. Features like heart rate measurement, patient history, and emergency SMS is also included in telehealth, making it as useful application. Now carrying on, I call upon Honey Pede.
Hello everyone. I will start with the technical design diagrams. First one is activity diagram. It is used to describe the dynamic aspects of the system. First, the user will sign up, entering his basic information like name, number, mail ID, etc. Next step is establishing a connection between all three users. This is done using an unique code. This code will be shown on a patient interface. The patient will have to manually share this code with his caretaker and doctor. When the caretaker and doctor enter this code, then the connection will be established successfully. We are storing all the information in Firebase real-time database. Next diagram, please. Next diagram is a use case diagram. Use case diagram is a graphical depiction of users' possible interaction with the system. Here, we have explained all the features of our app. Also, we have explained here the jobs of the administrator. At the system administrator's end, two main jobs are taking place. These are maintaining the security of user and updating the patient's information. We have used real-time database rules for security maintenance. This helps to restrict the availability of one user's data to another user. We are using Firebase database queries like equal to order by to query the data. For example, if a doctor or a caretaker want to access a patient's history, then the query returned by the system administrator will be Firebase database dot instance dot child in bracket the name of the table dot order by in bracket patient data dot equal to in bracket the code. Some other queries are used for saving the user's data and in case of alert system. Next diagram is a collaboration diagram. It is an illustration of relationships and interactions among software objects in the UML. In this, we have shown a basic chart of patient's interface. First, he or she will log in or sign up with his or her email ID. A home page will be shown to the patient. Uh, for caretaker and doctor, there will be another interface homepage. The patient will then measure his or her heart rate. This will be saved in the database. Here we have used one more query. This query will check if the BPM is or is not in the limit, and if not, it will send an alert to the caretaker. We have used a package called Flutter SMS. This package helps us to send SMS in Flutter. Um, Further, Gauri Vebare will explain.
Hello everyone. I will be explaining the working of a feature of an app. This feature will allow the user to measure their heart rate. Heart rate is measured using the technique called photoplethysmogram. Photoplethysmography is a method of measuring the amount of light that is absorbed or reflected by blood vessels in living tissues. This technique registers the intensity of light which is reflected from the tissues using a light emitter, or in other words, we can say it detects the change of blood volume. So, thus we can say that photoplethysmography represents a convenient and low cost technology that can be implemented in various aspects like detecting the blood oxygen saturation, PP calculation, respiration, microvascular blood flow, and many others. So now let's discuss how this technique actually works and measures the heart rate of a user. When our heart beats, the capillaries expand and contract based on blood volume changes. In photoplethysmography, an optical sensor emits light signals that reflect onto the skin to measure the weak blood flow signals. Photoplethysmography makes use of low intensity infrared green light. When this light travels through biological tissues, it is absorbed by bones, skin pigment, and both venous and arterial blood. When we change the intensity of light, the photoplethysmography sensors will detect the changes in blood flow. The voltage signal from these sensors is proportional to the quantity of blood flowing through the blood vessels, so even small changes in blood volume can be detected using this method. In our application, the user will use a light emitter, which will be the flash of their phone. So user have to turn on their back camera and flashlight, and they have to place their finger such that it will cover both camera and the flash. Then the flash will shine and measure the intensity reflected using the phone's camera. The camera will capture various images in the time span of 30 seconds, and then the app will measure the average value of all the pixels intensity of the camera image. The intensity will vary with the blood flow, and thus it will measure the heart rate. Moving on, let's see the system requirement of our application. To build our application, we have used the Flutter framework and the language used is Dart. The two main libraries that we have used are package Flutter material.dart, and this library is used to get material design elements. And the second library used is package http.dart. This library is used for requesting to and from server. Then the database used in application is Firebase real-time database. Further about the application will be explained by Kshitija Randive.
Looking at some of the applications of our app, by using the mobile healthcare system, it can be made available for people who are living in the remote areas, and the notification feature can quickly deliver the real-time and critical information of patients to remote area. Thus, the patient living in a remote area can reduce unnecessary back and forth travel to far located healthcare centers. Also, this technology brings potential benefits to both patient and doctor. Doctor can focus more on priority tasks while saving time normally spent with consulting with patients, and patients can move about their environment without having to make expensive trips to the doctor, especially if they reside in a remote location. Also, the app can be integrated with the elderly welfare or organizations of the city, so that to ensure the constant supervision to the elderly people who do not have any caretakers. Moving ahead with the implementation, as you have as previously explained by Gauri, we have checked the BPM of a patient both by oximeter and our app, and as you can see the reading from oximeter is 78 and reading from the app is 80, which is nearly close, so we can expect some accuracy from the app. Moving ahead with the testing of the alert feature, as you can see the reading of the patient is 134 bpm, which is quite higher than the normal range. So the alert message will be sent to his or her caretaker, and the message here is that there is an emergency situation and please consult your doctor, so that caretaker can take further steps for the patient. Moving ahead with the conclusion, so this a smartphone based healthcare monitoring system has been presented in this work. By using the system, the healthcare professional can monitor, diagnose, and advise their patients all the time. The physiological data are stored and published online. Hence, the healthcare professional can monitor their patients from a remote location at any time. Our system is simple, very power efficient. The smartphones need to be charged enough to do the test. In contrast to the other conventional medical equipments, the system has the ability to save data for the future reference. Finally, the reliability and the validity of our app have been ensured via field tests. Further are some of the references uh, of the study. Yeah, thank you.